Citizens of the Reject Nation, we are back for another Denis Villeneuve film. I believe the last one we did was Sicario. So now we are here to do Arrival, not to be mistaken with the Charlie Sheen 1996 film known as The Arrival, which I've seen many times, by the way, growing up. It was on pay-per-view. But we are here to watch Arrival. Now, first of all, I'm Andrew Flash Gordon, joined by my roomie, Eron.
Hello, that is I. Good to be back. It's been a minute since we did a reaction.
If you are listening to this on YouTube, make sure you do all the YouTube stuff. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you also subscribe, share the video if you can as well. And don't forget to
Ring that bell.
that way you're notified whenever we drop videos such as these. Also, special thanks to the fine folks over at Praper. They are doing incredibly hard work editing down these highlights. It is a task. It takes a long time to do, so we appreciate all their hard work and dedication. It's also full-length reaction where you sync up with your own copy. You get to watch the whole film with the roomie, Eron, and myself.
A whole enchilada.
I will sync you guys up on a 3, 2, 1 count. We are watching it on Amazon Prime. And also Greg and John exclusively cover many other TV shows and highlights over there, so it's a fun time. And also Greg and Roxy are doing a lot of hard work over on our social media pages. If you are not following us over there, make sure you go do that. Follow us. It should be on the screen right now. We are on a plethora of many social media places and pages, so go follow us over there. Also, Aaron and I are also on social media as well. Go follow us.
Reject Nation, I'm here to interrupt this video just for a little bit to let you know that for a limited time at rejectnationshop.com, we have exclusive apparel, just like the one I am wearing right now on my body. This is the Reject sweater, the brainchild of the Shejects, Tara Erickson and Roxy Stryer. They really were like, you know, we don't want to just only do a Christmas one. We want it to be a full holiday celebration. I absolutely love this design. I've been wearing this sweater an awful lot wherever I go. It's a fantastic thing for you to gift yourself or to gift to someone else this holiday season. And the other things that were launched were the brainchild of one Aaron Alexander, something that I was jealous that I never thought of, and that is the Starbucks coffee. They got the Starbucks hoodie, they got the Starbucks coffee mug. There's also the Rejects mug as well. There's also, in addition to that, the Agatha Bruce hoodie. I absolutely adore all these designs. I am so impressed with the three of them we're able to concoct, along with the amazing artists who help support them, of course. We really care about finding material that fits very comfortable. Is it comfortable or comfortably? Language. And on top of that, too, designs that we really feel resonate with us and can also resonate with those who watch us. You beautiful Reject citizens. There's a barcode here that you could scan if you want to go to the shop, or you can go to rejectnationshop.com. Treat yourself or treat someone else. Either way, it's a great way to support the channel and to support your wardrobe collection.
Aaron, do you have anything you'd like to add before we get started?
I'm ready to arrive.
Aaron's ready. We are ready. Let's Arrival commence.
I used to think this was the beginning of your story. Memory is a strange thing.
It is.
It doesn't work like I thought it did. We are so bound by time, by its order.
I already have goosebumps. Did you say we're bound by time and order?
I think so.
Pick him up.
Oh, I thought that was her when she was
These are my tickle guns, and I'm gonna get you. You better run.
Don't you do it.
Ride like the wind, bullseye.
I remember moments in the middle.
I love you. I hate you.
Yeah, sounds like a teenager already.
Yeah, it's me every day to my dad.
Uh-oh. Something wrong? No, dude.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
And this was the end.
Damn, hitting us hard at the beginning.
Oh, shoot.
Oh.
Oh, that's so awful. The poor mom, man.
Yeah. No parent should have to lose their child.
But now I'm not so sure I believe in beginnings and endings. There are days that define your story beyond your life, like the day they arrived.
I can already tell the script's going to be amazing. The dialogue is already great.
Today we are talking about Portuguese and why it sounds so different from the other Romance languages. The story of Portuguese begins in the Kingdom of Galicia in the Middle Ages,
That's a loud vibrate.
where language was seen as an expression of art.
Turn the phone off during class? What's going on?
Any news you want to share?
Dr. Banks, can you turn the TV to a news channel?
They've arrived? Isn't that what you just said in the narration?
But I'm guessing she walked by and saw about a lot of people congregating, but didn't understand why or didn't pay attention. And then now this is where she finds out.
That's a cool place for
secret TV behind the wall.
By 94. We're waiting to hear if this is perhaps an experimental vessel or...
I like how we're just seeing them react to it before we see the actual thing.
Right. I think that's smart.
This is from a site in Hokkaido.
This is worldwide. It is happening right now.
Wow. Oh, damn.
I'm already locked in, dude. I don't know what's about to happen, but I'm here.
It's a Denis Villeneuve film. Yeah. Not shocked.
And it's also weird because we've seen, obviously, both of us together and individually have seen alien invasion movies. But because this is focusing on the human element rather than their relationship to what the impact of it is, at least thus far, it makes it feel more grounded.
It's a good point.
Oh, I hate that. That's so realistic.
Yes, it is. Damn.
For now, we're simply asking for cooperation while authorities assess the object.
Yeah, like you said in the groundedness, this is probably how people would react and just everything.
Yeah, love the choice of not even showing what it looks like yet.
If this is some sort of peaceful first contact, why send 12? Why not just one?
Definitely be some panic and some curiosity.
I feel like 12 is a significant number.
Mom, please don't bother with that channel. How many times do I have to tell you those people are idiots?
Hope she's not talking about real rejects.
Mom, I'm fine. Okay, I'll call you later. Bye.
The first shot of the movie was right on that glass, facing the lake.
Mm-hmm. Pan down to it.
Yeah. Curious if that's how the film's going to end on that shot, too.
Still no signs of what might be called
like poetry, it rhymes.
Yeah, now the object...
Yes, Mr. Lucas.
Measure at least 1,500 feet tall.
2 are reported to have penetrated Russian airspace.
That's quite a scope.
So far, there are 12 unidentified objects spread across the globe.
12.
There is no obvious logic to their locations. Ships are even occupied.
Who entertain the idea
That's why
that
I
it
just
is
be
a kind of...
listen all over.
Regardless, we have a protocol for scenarios like this.
This would be all over social media if this was made today.
I mean, yeah, this is 2016, so social media was prevalent then, but not like what it is today.
Yeah,
but
no. Oh, cool. Again, love the grounded from the human perspective as opposed to just showing it as is.
Yeah. This is how I wish to always go to the gym. Empty.
Suppliers of hunting equipment and firearms to close their doors to the public.
Mr. Whitaker?
For a second, I thought that was Lawrence Fishburne.
I was thinking that too, but that's literally my first thought when he walked in.
I'm Colonel G.T. Weber. We never formally met, but 2 years ago, you did some Farsi translations for Army Intelligence. You made quick work of those insurgent videos.
Dude, I love the way this is lit.
You made quick work of those insurgents.
You are on the top
I love the use of shadows.
Yeah.
of everyone's list when it comes to translations. And you have another 2 years in the SSBI, so you still have top secret clearance. That's why I'm in your office, not at Berkeley. I have something I need you to translate for me.
Oing.
Yeah.
Can you understand us?
Ooh. I am Kal-El of Krypton.
Where did you come from?
Ooh, that's so creepy.
Yeah, he gave me goosebumps.
Now you heard it. What do you make of it?
Man, I don't speak alien. I don't know.
How many, speaking?
2. Oh. Assume they were not speaking at the same time.
Are you sure? Did they have mouths?
So how would you approach translating this?
It doesn't even sound like words. Just your growls.
Do you hear any words, phrases?
I don't know.
It's alien, dog.
So what can you tell me?
What are we
I
doing?
can tell you that it's impossible to translate from an audio file. I would need to be there to interact with them.
Yeah.
You didn't need that with the Farsi translation.
I didn't need it because I already knew the language, but this is...
Of another planet.
Exactly. Extraterrestrial.
Tell me what I'm doing.
I'm not taking you to Montana. It's all I can do to keep it from turning into a tourist site for everybody who has a TS clearance.
I'm just telling you what it would take to do this job.
This is not a negotiation. If I leave here, your chance is gone.
Colonel, you mentioned Berkeley. Are you going to ask Danvers next?
Maybe.
Carol?
Before you commit to him, ask him the Sanskrit word for war and its translation.
You're making a mistake.
World are incredible. crisis
Yeah.
as the Dow Jones Industrial Average fell over
Ooh.
2,000
Whoa.
points.
What?
I don't like it, Andrew. I don't like it at all. Oh, it's just a plane. I'm a baby. Okay.
Are they here to get her? You guys could have just called. That's some alarm clock.
That's not ominous at all.
Gaveston. He says it
Can't even
means
see his
an
face.
eye. What do you say it means?
A desire for more cows.
Pack your bags.
All right, give me 20 minutes.
We take off at 10.
Damn. Drives a hard bargain.
Also, 20 minutes of a helicopter just in somebody's yard is crazy. What about your neighbors, lady?
Hey, Mr. Renner. I know she had a daughter, but did they say if she was married or did I miss that?
I mean, she didn't seem to have a husband or a partner. It didn't look like it.
Language is the foundation of civilization. It is the glue that holds the people together.
It's true.
It is the first weapon drawn in a conflict.
This is
Fair.
Ian Donnelly. Louise Banks. Ian
Sometimes.
It's quite a greeting.
Yeah, well, you wrote it.
It's the kind of thing you write as a preface. Dazzle them with the basics.
Yeah, it's great. Even if it's wrong.
Well, then what's the right way?
Ian is a theoretical physicist from Los Alamos. You'll be reporting to me, but you'll be working with him.
They're going to get along just fine, Aaron.
They have no arguments whatsoever.
How about we just talk to them before we start throwing math problems at them?
Huh.
This is why you're both here. I'll bring the coffee. Coffee with some aliens.
Damn, that's a lot of traffic.
If there's one thing about alien invasion movies, it's going to be traffic.
I just want to know, does Amy Adams enjoy flying more in a helicopter or with Superman?
That's a big-ass bean.
Again, Denis Villeneuve just really understands scope very well when it comes to this, Dune.
What part of the world do clouds just roll over like that? That's gorgeous.
That is awesome.
Sorry, it's like a waterfall of clouds. That's insane.
That is cool. You're right. A waterfall of clouds is...
And is this shot entirely CG or like? Because clearly you're so far high above the ground, you're above the clouds at this point. I love the ominous, like, embodying nature of the score as well.
Right. Yeah, it's elevating like the suspense right now.
It's elevating the suspense, and whatever instruments or sounds we're using are unconventional, adding to the foreign nature of what we're seeing on screen.
Almost looks like in the shot it's kind of moving, even though it's staying still.
You're going to take care of your bags. I'll take your cell phones. Follow me. Put these on. You're going to wear them at all times.
That would make sense. They take their cell phones.
Sir, they're here.
They're here.
When's the last time either of you have eaten?
Last night.
Same.
When's the last time you did something stressful?
Right now.
Does now count?
Not everyone is able to process experiences like this. I'm gonna get some blood from you and give you an immunization dose that covers a battery of bacterial threats. Could you sign these, please? Roll up your sleeves.
Consent forms?
Either of you claustrophobic? Currently taking any medications, allergies, pregnant?
I wonder if she's going to get pregnant from an experience with the aliens. It's like a healing experience. I don't know. Just because that line and what happened to her daughter, it's just got me thinking. It's got my head spinning.
I imagine it'd be a sense of fear about having another child because I feel like there was like a hint of reaction when asked if she was pregnant.
Oh yeah, I'm sure she's got PTSD over and
Loss of her
trauma.
daughter.
Yeah, of course. What parent wouldn't?
Have you found a scientific explanation for it?
The air doesn't seem to circulate inside the chamber, so after about 2 hours, you run out of oxygen.
It doesn't take 18 hours to pump fresh air into a room.
If their atmosphere is different from Earth, it would certainly take hours to rebalance the O2 content and pressure for us.
Right.
So you're saying they could suffocate us if we wanted?
This is Agent David Hell, the CIA. Let me get you through to your station.
Yes. Wow.
We need answers as soon as possible. Where they want, where they're from, why they're here.
What do they like?
What their favorite color is?
Do they think I'm pretty?
Have they responded to anything? Any shapes, patterns, numbers, Fibonacci?
We can't tell what they're saying when they respond to hello. Don't get ahead of yourself.
Got to study the language.
We're just getting started. Good morning.
Damn.
Good morning.
This is Dr. Louise Banks. She'll be heading your team.
Dr. Banks.
Hi, Miss Banks.
What kind of radiation exposure are we walking into?
Nominal. These are just for safety.
So is there any physical contact with the, am I the only one having trouble saying aliens?
There's a wall, like a glass wall. You can't get to them.
So what do they look like?
I was just literally about to say that. I'm so curious. That's like one of the things that fascinates me in alien films. Like, what do they look like? God, that's so awesome looking.
It looks like a giant bean.
I like black beans. They're yummy.
I don't like beans, but I like this bean.
Damn, look how it's just floating right above the ground.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's gotta be heavy too. Obviously.
I would not want to be like right under it like that.
I wouldn't be caught anywhere in that vicinity, personally.
Aaron saw Prometheus. He's like, nope.
Heck no. You gotta run to the side, not forward.
It's like, this is a lot bigger than Hulk. It's crazy. My heart is racing right now. Just because I don't know what the hell's going to happen.
Yeah. Just a hole. Just a welcome in hole.
Yeah, it's the unknown. Like, I feel like I'm in the character's shoes right now.
Yeah, and the score, whatever this is like just permeating, vibrating through my bones right now.
Yeah.
Whoa.
What a shot.
Baby.
Damn.
Phenomenal.
Curious who did the cinematography in this one, because
oxygen level 20%. Dang. 20.3%. Wow. Long hole.
Yeah, boy.
It's funny. I was turning my head, and then the thing was turning as I was turning.
Is gravity different in there?
Yeah. Gonna come down. Oh,
freaky. What the hell?
Whoa.
He's gonna walk on the wall now?
Yeah, that just happened.
Are we gonna?
That's weird.
Are we gonna Spider-Man up there?
I think they can just walk up there. It's gonna fall to the side. Fall to the side. Yep. Oh, or they're just floating.
Yeah, gravity works different up there, or in their ship.
All right, let's move. Time is wasting.
Obviously, we have to have our set lights on, but like I kind of want to watch this in the dark.
Damn, this freaking shot! These shots above.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Whoa!
Yes, dude,
That's
this is
cool.
so cool. I wonder if the shot was in the trailer. Them walking up a wall.
I don't never see the trailer. I just heard the movie, but I never saw the trailer. Whoa!
Beautiful, man. Beautifully shot film.
You okay?
He's like, I'm freaked out, bro. Hell no.
It's just like running, but just on the side of a wall.
You can do this. Come on.
Just do it.
I think.
Get your ass up here. Got some translating to do, girl.
Grab him.
It's so seamless how they do those shots.
Yeah, it's pretty incredible.
Wow.
Is he gonna fall? Oh, that would have been horrible. He just doesn't make it and just goes back down.
Dr. Donnelly, you good?
Oh, it's Jeremy Renner. Okay, I couldn't tell at first. He's more freaked out than she is, probably. It looks like it.
How did they achieve these shots?
That's so cool. It's elongating too.
Yeah. Love how it's zooming out and do a long shot.
Do you ever watch these films of like these auteur directors and wonder what comic book property they'd be best suited for?
I was thinking earlier that maybe it's because of the alien nature and it's probably not the right pick, but I think Denis Villeneuve would be awesome with Superman.
Interesting.
Maybe it's because I'm watching an alien movie and I don't know. I'd have to think about with Denis Villeneuve. He'd be good with anything, honestly. But you gotta admit, he'd make an amazing Superman film.
I'm sure it would. I think just because I'm used to his films being darker, my mind immediately thinks it'd be akin to like Man of Steel.
Yeah, no, I feel you. Damn, that'd be an incredible. I loved Man of Steel, but that'd be an incredible film if it was Denis directing it. Not that it wasn't already really good.
I think he does darkness really well. I'd want to see something more light, kind of in the vein of what
First
James
Superman. Yeah, I'm sure the James Gunn one's going to be incredible. So, all right, fine, let him do Batman.
For the people watching this in 2 to 3 years, this is before James Gunn's Superman has come out, so we don't know if it's good or bad.
I think it's going to be really good.
I think it's going to be dope. Let us know in 2 or 3 years if it's good.
What happens now?
They arrive.
That's almost the title of the movie.
Yeah, but is Birds a good idea? That didn't work out so well in Mars Attacks. Whoa.
I had to sit up for that one. Are they just like formless? A lot of smoke going on.
Yeah.
I don't like that sound.
Oh, in the shadows. That's so cool.
Are those tentacles?
Yeah, it looks like it. I thought it was going to be reflecting off the mask. Damn.
Oh, was there 3? No, it's 2 of them. Okay.
Yeah. Don't panic. Oh. That's an abrupt
we're just
ending
back
to the
now?
scene. That was an abrupt ending to that scene.
What do you mean?
All the build up and then the abrupt ending. Seems like it was a successful meeting. Oh.
Yeah, this feels about right.
You're better than the last guy.
What happened to the last guy?
You both have till 200 hours to figure something out.
Okay, what happens then?
You go back in.
Wow. I guess she just like stared there. She just froze.
I'm excited to find out like what do they want? What are they here for? What's their purpose?
Yeah. Why are you aliens?
Why have you arrived?
How do they even make these sounds, man? The sound department. Like, what did you guys do to come up with something like that?
The president has declared a mandatory dusk to dawn curfew after the crackdown by the National Guard.
Yup. Yeah, that sounds about right. We see things that are outside of the norm.
They take advantage of stuff like that.
Feared dead after they set their compound ablaze.
Yeah.
People riot. People go crazy. Society crumbles.
The 12 sets of 12 should follow.
I'm sure there's many people out there like this is the end is near.
The end is always near. Something new apocalypse every 30 or so years.
I actually do remember when it was 2012, like people were really freaking out about that.
Mm-hmm. And Y2K as well.
Yeah.
You got any new intel?
Yeah, we've been playing back some of their sounds.
Where does that get you?
Well, they play audio back at us from an unseen source.
Audio of what?
It's bits of conversation from the room, random clips of dialogue. We have nothing.
I wonder if it's Roger Deakins who's the
cinematographer.
Yeah, I'm curious because I know he didn't do Dune. Did he do the Batman, Roger Deakins, or no?
I don't know.
I can't remember.
Not sure.
Look, I'm never going to be able to speak their words if they are talking, but they might have some sort of written language or basis for visual communication.
Okay, let's get started.
Smart. Start with the basics. So what is this set?
I love that they're not like actually showing them, even though we can see them in the shadows of the smoke. And you kind of got some foreshadowing that when like Forest Whitaker and them came in through the shadows.
Oh, she's getting right up in there, huh?
Is the bird like the moderator?
I'm human. What are you?
What if those aren't their bodies? What if those are just the hands?
I wouldn't be surprised. Nothing would surprise me. This is an incredible POV.
Yeah.
You really feel the heart rate right now from her character, and it's also like the heart rate of the audience right now in this moment too.
Yeah, again, we're really slowing it down, making it grounded by just making the premise of the story be the initial contact and the internal pressures of what that looks like within their bodies and their emotions.
What's happening?
Oh, they're spelling.
Spelling?
I mean, are they doing something? What the heck?
Oh my God. Are you getting this? Yes, sir. It's uploading back to base camp.
Whoa.
Louise, that's incredible.
Oh. I'm in awe. I don't. Human.
Wow.
It's like a Rorschach test.
Okay, slow down.
It's like, finally, someone we can talk to.
Curious how they're gonna translate all this.
Also, again, going back to making aliens unique, I've never seen alien language look like that before.
Is this really the right approach? Trying to teach them how to speak and read?
Well, what approach would you have?
You're wrong. It's faster.
I mean, if you have a better idea, present it.
Right, this is new. You brought her in for a reason.
I have to explain to a room full of men whose first and last question is how can this be used against us? So you're gonna have to give me more than that.
What did you bring her here for then, man?
Kangaroo.
What is that?
In 1770, Captain James Cook's ship ran aground off the coast of Australia, and he led a party into the country, and they met the Aboriginal people. One of the sailors pointed at the animals that hop around and put their babies in their pouch, and he asked what they were, and the Aborigines said, kangaroo.
Huh, cool.
It wasn't until later that they learned that kangaroo means I don't understand.
Ah.
Oh, what?
I need this so that we don't misinterpret things in there, otherwise this is going to take 10 times as long.
That's so cool. I wonder if that's real.
I can sell that for now.
I'm assuming it was.
But I need you to submit your vocabulary words before the next session. Remember what happened to the Aborigines? A more advanced race nearly wiped them out.
Yeesh. Okay. 2 good points were made. I get where he's coming from, too.
It's a good story.
Thanks. It's not true.
Ah.
But it proves my point.
I like how you asked that and she answered right away. But I thought it was real, too.
Sounded real. She's convincing.
It's all about selling your point. God, the score. It's so damn beautiful and suspenseful, unique.
I wouldn't even know how to describe what it is I'm listening to somebody else.
Well, congratulations, you're a parrot.
It's a lot more than that, you cheeky bastard. Don't you see? They can't seem to follow our algebra, but complex behaviors. That clicks.
Problem is, not everyone shares our policy of being open with the aliens. Have you met General
Oh.
Chiang?
Is that Sue Young's father from Rush Hour 1?
You have to gain ground today.
Okay.
You have a vocabulary list for me?
I do.
And he was also a scientist in RoboCop 2.
You're gonna teach them your name and Ian's.
Yeah, so that we can learn their names if they have names and then introduce pronouns later.
These are all grade school words. Walk. Help me understand.
What is your purpose on Earth?
First, we need to make sure that they understand what a question is, the nature of a request for information, along with the response. We need to clarify the difference between a specific you and a collective you. We need to find out, do they make conscious choices, or is their motivation so instinctive that they don't understand a why question at all? And biggest of all, we need to have enough vocabulary with them that we understand their answer.
Sounds logical to me.
Stick to your list.
You never hear movies question stuff like this. I really like this.
Yeah.
Breaking it down in a way that's tangible, that feels realistic.
What was it? What was that?
She's shaking because she's scared.
Oh, I thought maybe
There's like fear tremors.
No, I get that, but I thought maybe something was like aside from that. I thought maybe like she had an
has, like-
illness or something.
Oh, maybe. I think they showed it last time before they went in too. So I think it's a fear thing, but you could be right.
I think you're probably right. I would have the same fear tremor as well if I was going in there. Not a guarantee you're always going to come back.
True.
Louise,
Louise.
I am Louise.
They have an organic ink, so to speak, for lack of a better term.
Is that a new symbol? I can't tell.
I don't know. I think it's a symbol for human again. Just has a little curl on the end. Maybe to indicate a question. I don't know.
Maybe they're asking, what is your purpose on this earth?
Perhaps we should move on to the next word.
Why are we looking at the bird? Don't sacrifice that thing.
I like my bird.
All right, Mr. Iron Man 2 Venko.
I need my bird.
Dr. Banks?
Ah.
Yeah, get up in there. Get nice. Get personal.
Yeah, I'm fine. They need to see me.
That's risky.
Taking off her hazmat suit. Dr. Banks!
Recognize that actor we just saw, the CIA guy?
I need to see him again.
He's from Men in Black 3.
Dr. Banks. She's walking toward the screen.
Damn. Ambitious. I like it. Risk taker.
Go back to your stations.
Shall build trust the right way. Oh my God, what a shot.
Oh, they're big.
Damn.
Like how they don't even fit inside the entire frame. Oh, they're fleshy. Whoa, do they have eyes?
I can't tell.
Oh, that freaks me out. Oh, it's slimy. Oh, yeah, there's some texture.
Oh, you're right. That sound design. It's intense.
She feels them.
Now that's a proper introduction. Louise. I am Louise. Ian, you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah.
Louise.
I think that's its name. Take your head off. Take your helmet off, man.
What's life without taking risks, Aaron? This is wild. Say Ian?
Ian.
I couldn't see because the
Wait.
frame was so high.
You. Who are you?
It looks like a hand.
It kind of does, actually.
Looks like knuckles right there.
Yeah. Whoa.
I think those are their names.
I would imagine they had a lot of linguists working on this film. It's like technical advisors.
I don't know.
I was thinking Abbott and Costello.
Kraka and Toa.
Hey.
Abbott and Costello. Okay. I like it.
Who's on first? What's on second, Aaron?
I like it.
But did you understand that reference?
Yeah.
I
The
was going to
classic
say,
joke.
you better have, or, couldn't live together if you didn't. That's interesting. With this type of slow burn film, I'm not feeling like the film is dragging at all with the pacing. I'm like right on the edge of my seat.
Oh, again, it
So
sets the tone. It's a very different kind of
like
alien
you
movie.
really need to nail the pacing on a slow burn film like this. And so far, I think they've Denis has really done it.
Yeah.
And same thing for the first Alien film because you can lose the audience so quickly on a slow burn film.
Yeah, but luckily we have good dialogue and interesting.
Yeah, you're
visuals.
you're engaged the whole time.
Yeah, great sound design, great score.
Yeah.
How do you feel?
Overworked.
Well, I guess I don't need to tell you you're putting yourself at risk. Well, there's no signs of radiation poisoning yet. We'll see how your blood tests look.
Doesn't hurt when.
I'm gonna give you another boost.
Doesn't hurt when they take blood. I just hate seeing it. Like when it happens to me.
It's always a lot darker than I expect it to look.
It's the first time we've made significant progress.
Right. We take the risk.
I like we can barely see their faces. It's just
Yeah.
silhouettes.
Honey, you don't need to worry. Just calm down. Just calm down.
Again, this is keeping the film grounded. Like,
Honey, it's not gonna happen.
oh,
You don't need to worry.
yeah. If a family member of mine was working on or near that ship, I'd be freaking out too. Like, please be careful.
Yeah.
Very
very
understandable
scary.
response.
It's a very scary thing they're doing. There's always fear in the unknown. Whoa, what was that? That was a freaky sound choice there.
Oh, that the shape of that made her.
Think of her daughter.
Yeah. It's crazy. We only knew that relationship for like literally a minute of screen time, and like it's getting me emotional.
Yeah, the way that they capture that.
Yeah.
The score is trippy, man.
And
But I'm
all-
into it.
all the right ways.
Here are some of the many things we don't know about heptapod. Greek, hepta 7, pod, foot.
Oh, damn. That was a great reveal. I couldn't tell where we were at the.
Who are they? Trying to answer this in any meaningful way is hampered by the fact that outside being able to see them and hear them, the heptapods leave absolutely no footprint. The chemical composition of their spaceship is unknown. The shell emits no waste, no gas,
it's
no
half a-
radiation.
Wow.
Assuming that the shells communicate with each other, they do so without detection. The air between the shells is untroubled by sonic emission or light wave. Are they scientists or tourists? If they're scientists, they don't seem to ask a lot of questions. Why did they park where they did?
Is that all 12?
The world's most decorated experts can't crack that one. The most plausible theory is that they chose places on Earth with the lowest incidence of lightning strikes.
Huh?
But there are exceptions. The next most plausible theory is that Sheena Easton had a hit song at each of these sites in 1980, so we just don't know.
Yeah, it does seem a little random.
Here, Louise is putting us all to shame. The first breakthrough was to discover that there's no correlation
Go Louise.
between what a heptapod says and what a heptapod writes.
Like that they're not even going in anymore with their suits.
Yeah.
Well, it's a way of building trust and camaraderie with them. I like it. Building a rapport.
Unlike all written human languages, their writing is semisiographic.
Huh.
It conveys meaning. It doesn't represent sound.
This is so fascinating.
Perhaps they view our form of writing as a wasted opportunity, passing up a second communications channel. We have our friends in Pakistan to thank for their study of how heptapods write, because unlike speech, a logogram is free of time.
Unlike speech.
Like their ship or their bodies, their written language has no forward or backward direction.
Whoa.
Linguists call this nonlinear orthography, which raises the question, is this how they think?
Whoa.
Imagine you wanted to write a sentence using two hands starting from either side. You would have to know each word you wanted to use, as well as how much space that it would occupy.
Wow.
A heptapod can write a complex sentence in 2 seconds, effortlessly.
Ooh.
It's taken us a month to make the simplest reply. Expanding vocabulary. Louise thinks it could easily take another month to be ready for that.
So all of their, it's a word for that, like words like wow, right? Or like the name Anna, same forwards and backwards.
Race car. R-A-C-E-C-A-R. R-A-C-E-C-A-R. Is that what you mean?
I didn't think of that one, but yeah.
Hey.
Whoever's looking for you.
Well, why do you think I'm hiding out here? Come on up. Nice out here, huh?
Yeah, it's a nice view.
I love the contrast, how everything is so darkly lit.
You approach language like a mathematician. You know that, right?
I will take that as a compliment.
Yeah, well, it is. I watch you steer us around these communication traps that I didn't even know existed. I guess that's why I'm single.
Trust me, you can understand communication and still end up single.
Not lying.
I get that.
I feel like everything that happens in there comes down to the two of us.
You guys can make it if you try.
Yeah, it's a good thing, though, right? You and I? You seen the jokers that we're working with?
Do I smell love in the air?
I'm glad I got you.
A scientist and a linguist. Yo.
Oh.
Yo. Whoa. Desecration.
Tonight, the first photograph of the aliens goes viral.
Now, who let that leak?
Someone who wanted to make a lot of money.
Yeah.
800,000 march on Washington to protest the government's handling of the crisis. All this and more special coverage.
Sadly, this is realistic.
We could be facing a full-scale invasion, and our president is just willing to sit back and let them waltz in and take our country. We are falling asleep.
Oh, I know that actor. Punisher, Warzone, a couple other movies.
I'm talking about a shot across the bow. I want to hear what you think. Caller number 1, you're on the air.
Really worried with how they're setting this up if one of them's going to go on the offense against the, I don't know.
I just hope nobody does anything stupid.
That's what I'm worried about. Everything is like everything is dandy and peaceful right now.
Yeah. Because it's right now it's mainly about just the exploration of what this species is. It's not really a conflict at hand, a major one at least.
Is that her daughter?
Oh, maybe
she's having some PTSD.
You might be right.
That's like the Earth is a planet.
Want to see my project for Miss Garriott's class?
Yeah, little nose.
And she said earlier you can't control which memories come back.
We had to make up our own TV show, if we had one.
And who are those two people?
That's you and Dad. The show is called Mommy and Daddy Talk to Animals.
No, it's lovely.
Where is Dad?
Yeah.
You know it's okay to be sad that your dad
I
and
know. I'm not.
It's divorce, it sounds like.
So we both love you very much.
I know. She's just a cartoon. Not real.
Louise?
Clearly has feelings about it, though.
All right?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm not sure it's something I can explain.
When was your last checkup with Dr. Catlett?
I'm okay. Let me get some air.
Damn. This This would be a very stressful environment, too, and especially with what she's had to deal with in life.
Yeah. That's some trauma. Oh, my God, no.
I need some sleep, but I'm fine.
You know, I was doing some reading about this idea that if you immerse yourself into a foreign language, that you can actually rewire your brain.
The Sapir-Whorf hypothesis.
Interesting.
It's the theory that the language you speak determines how you think and...
She's struggling.
Yeah, it affects how you see everything. I'm curious, are you dreaming in their language?
Are you?
I mean, I've had a few dreams, but I don't think that makes me unfit to do this job.
Oh, shit. Oh,
You're right, it was an eye.
Nope.
Ugh.
That got us both, buddy.
Yeah.
Wow. That's a rarity.
Damn, that was a cool reveal shot, too, of how they look.
Yeah.
Oh, you called it earlier with the eye.
The voice you're about to hear belongs to China's military chief, General Chiang.
Oh, was that the one I said from Rush Hour? Su Young's dad?
Likely.
We got a satellite feed here of who he's talking to, if you want to look.
Wait, go back. Stop. He's saying that each of the 12 is offering advanced technology.
Offering advanced technology.
Our sense team is attempting to decode the sets. Sets, I don't know what that means. Something about advantage. I don't know, that's all.
I don't know what it means either. An hour ago, China mobilized forces, and now Russia's following suit.
Right, because it said China and Russia were working together in the United Nations.
Honor, flowers. Colonel, those are all tile sets in Mahjong. God, are they using a game to converse with their heptapods?
Maybe. Why?
Well, let's say that I taught them chess instead of English.
Oh.
Every conversation would be a game, every idea expressed through opposition. Victory, defeat, you see the problem.
Yeah. It was about conquest.
If all I ever gave you was a hammer.
Everything's a nail.
Interesting crate lines.
Just like a floated in a frame there. Are they going to formulate their own words based off of what they've given them? Use pieces of it? That'd be pretty cool. Yeah.
Whoa.
Purpose, Earth, what is your purpose?
That is cool.
It says something about an eye. They don't have eyes.
There you are.
Cool shot.
What does it say?
Offer weapon.
Offer weapon.
But you saw what they wrote.
Using a word they don't fully understand.
Warning.
Enough.
We don't know if they understand the difference between a weapon and a tool. Our language, like our culture, is messy, and sometimes one can be both.
And it's quite possible that they're asking us to offer them something, not the other way around.
I'm worried about these other military guys.
So how do we clarify their intentions beyond those two words?
Right away, we go back in and we clear this up.
It's more complicated than that.
How is it more complicated than that?
The Secretary of Defense is on the line for you.
That's not going to be a good call.
We need to sit on this information until we know what it means, so we aren't sharing it with our enemies. We have to consider the idea that our visitors are prodding us to fight among ourselves until only one faction prevails.
There's no evidence of that.
Sure there is. Just grab a history book. The British with India, the Germans with Rwanda.
Yeah, but these aren't humans.
Right.
They even got a name for it in Hungary. We're a world with no single leader. It's impossible to deal with just one of us. And with the word weapon now.
It's interesting that I'm sure each of the 12 are getting different experiences from humanity.
Of course.
I wonder if they have like a hive mind, because I'm pretty sure Louise and them didn't teach them about weapons and war. If they're not confused, that is.
What is going on?
What did they say? China and Russia are off the grid. They aren't speaking to anyone.
Great.
Whatever they learned in their last session.
Yeah.
Some spook.
Oh, shoot.
We have orders to do the same.
Wait, these are
What the hell?
You can't
Come
shut us down.
on.
Radio silence.
Do it.
This is not how we get answers, guys. We don't just shut down on each other.
We need to be talking to each other.
You want to talk to them? Find out what this means.
Base camp talk is now offline. All interpreters. No confirmation. They are offline.
Damn, everyone's going offline. Divide and conquer,
we
Aaron.
need to trust each other.
Divide and conquer.
Trust me, okay? We got
Dumb.
time. You just gotta step on it, all right?
And it's sad because you would think that something like aliens would unite humanity, but now Watchmen was wrong.
In a statement, General Chiang said China no longer trusts the aliens who want to divide us.
Eesh.
Humanity must be protected. China has asked for immediate talks at the UN.
Alpha 19er, this is Condor.
You guys are already divided. What do you mean the aliens are going to divide you?
What are you gonna do? Your facial reactions are telling me so much.
Condor, come in, over.
You guys are gonna do something stupid, Aaron. I feel it.
Hopefully not, but I would not be surprised if they do.
I know, but they keep panning in on their on like shots like this.
They've already done something stupid thus far.
Also, we've gotten calls like, "Be careful! They're scary. They're monsters." You know, from their family.
Is Louise there with them?
Oh, is it bomb?
Is that a bomb? Yeah. Oh, come on, guys.
Did you have orders to do that? Or are you doing this on your own? Because I highly doubt Forest Whitaker did that.
You got some C4 up there. Don't be stupid, guys.
I
Come
highly doubt
on.
Forest Whitaker
Prove
approved that.
No. Dr. Banks, you can't go in.
We just need to ask one question.
Dr. Banks, the session is finished. You can't.
Why would you attack them? They haven't done anything to you guys.
Let him go.
You're being dumb. You know way too little about them to even think about trying to attack them.
Oh boy.
You would let them in there too with the bomb? Are you guys serious?
So what are we calling this? Session 37?
You're not going to tell them there's a bomb in there?
Damn. This is bad.
This is stupid. Not the movie's stupid, but
no, the situation
makes me upset. Yeah.
We've been attempting to hail Captain Marks. The escort units are not responding, sir.
Why not? Said security.
I don't understand. Like, you're going to be thrown in prison? I mean, if you do this without authorization.
Or they're going to be dead.
Are you offering us something?
There's C4 in there. Friends, visitors, offer, donation, technology.
Yeah, see, this is a different word. This segment, it's a lot busier.
Interesting. Also, I will say the progression of them understanding what their language is doesn't feel rushed. It's very plausible.
Oh, yeah. It's taken, like, you could feel the passage of time and just how organic it's felt.
Yeah, the way they've montaged feels natural. You just knock? That's new. He's trying to warn you. He's trying to warn you.
Yeah, I think he feels that the C4 is there. Is my guess.
It's like,
So these guys just went rogue out of nowhere? Not out of nowhere, but it's fear that's driving them.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Oh my God.
Fear makes people do stupid things, Andrew.
I guess they don't care that they're going to be locked in a federal penitentiary for the rest of their lives.
Throw it out. Just throw it down. I don't think you can at that point.
Heaven wants me to write on the barrier.
No, he's trying to warn you.
Can you even do that?
I don't know.
This is so suspenseful.
Whoa, what the hell? Oh, you feel something.
Wow.
Whoa. Oh, they're writing together now. Whoa, trip. Oh, she used her essence to speak their language. Whoa, trippy. Don't like this at all. Whoa.
That was an aggressive one.
He just got out of there. He's scattered. He's trying to help you. Whoa, that's a lot of circles. They're just saying so much now. Whoa, 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 whoa. Wow, there's...
Oh my God, what is going to happen right now with 15 seconds?
That, yeah.
Ah! Whoa. Did they just save them or what? Whoa, whoa. I think they just saved them. Yep. Oh my God. Dude, Abbott and Costello saved them. Maybe she knocked out.
Hey, take it easy. You suffered a concussion. Lay back. How do you feel?
That was an incredible scene.
How is Ian?
Well, same as you. He's okay.
Who did this?
Some soldiers. Been watching too much TV.
What is that?
No, take it easy. Take it easy.
Shows if you intake the wrong information, like you'll get a fear-induced coma there.
This is all of it. Get together with Louise's team. I need everybody working on this.
We cannot leave.
Glad to see you awake.
We need to go back in there. We need to explain to them this wasn't our fault.
We can't go back inside.
We have to.
What happened in there was an attack. We can hope for the best, but I have orders to prepare for retaliation. We may have to evacuate.
We have to stay.
Jesus. No.
That's what happens when you act dumb.
Or they just go higher?
I don't trust you anymore.
I think they're still staying. They're just
they're
going
not
higher.
leaving.
Can we get much higher?
How does this feel worse?
I agree. This is even
Wait, what
more
did he
ominous.
just say?
Why does this feel worse?
Is on the offensive. They're positioning their military to blow the alien vessel right out of the sky. And if this happens,
Humans are dumb. You do dumb things.
Tonight, China becomes the first world power to declare war against the aliens.
Why? Why?
China has confirmed that its language experts have tonight delivered an ultimatum at the Shanghai site. In a televised statement, General Shang, chairman of the People's Liberation Army, said the aliens have 24 hours to leave Chinese territory.
Don't do this.
Dude, Su Young would not approve.
And he urged all other world leaders to unite with China and take a similar stance. With a huge buildup of forces at their landing,
That's why y'all should be talking.
Russia and Sudan are thought to be following China's lead.
Yeah, that's not good.
It can't be random.
It's going to take us years.
So many there, yeah.
Maybe she can have a vision again? Oh, her daughter again?
What's this term here, Mom?
It's layered too.
What's this term for that thing? Like a technical term where we make a deal and we both get something out of it.
Bargain.
Compromise.
Like it's a competition. Both sides end up happy.
Like a win-win.
More science-y than that.
If you want science, call your father.
Yeesh.
Thank you.
Father's a scientist? If you want science, call your father.
Sorry.
It's okay. I'm up. What time is it?
Summertime. It's our vacation.
It's time to open that bottle you've been hiding.
Is it Cristal?
You cracked something, didn't you?
Yeah, come here.
Oh.
What'd you crack?
Take a look at this section. It seems to be talking about time. Your symbol for time is everywhere. So what is this?
Time is linear, Aaron.
Stop focusing on the ones. Look at the zeros. How much of this is data? How much of it is negative space? So I measured it. 0.0833 recurring.
English, please.
Perhaps you'd like that as a fraction. 1 of 12.
1 of 12. There's 12 pods.
Right.
Saying right here is that this is 1 of 12. We are part of a larger whole.
Or we're 1 of 12 contestants for the prize.
Why do I have to talk to him?
We're all working together here.
We need to talk to the other side. We need to help them with what they've gotten from the other heptapods.
In case you don't remember, we're blacked out.
Communication. It's about language.
2 hours ago, we pulled this audio off a secure channel in Russia. Someone on the science team there was broadcasting wide.
In their final session, the aliens said, "There is no time. Many become one."
What?
I fear we have all been given weapons. If anyone is receiving this, please.
Well, I mean...
There is no time. We are all one.
Even if I did believe you, how in the world are you going to get anybody else to play along and give up their data?
We offer ours in return.
Yeah?
A trade?
It's a non-zero sum game.
Non-zero sum game.
Ah.
That's it. Yeah. Thanks.
Like how a lot of the answers they're finding are from experiences she's had with her daughter in the past.
The only way to reach them is to physically drive there and yell at the border guards, which we're doing, but it won't be fast enough.
To get the message to.
To our allies, maybe, but at this stage, it's too little, too late. What we need...
Oh, it's coming back down.
Get all the other nations online before one starts global war, and there's no way for us to reach them.
That looks like a cylinder.
There is. It's right above us.
That's problematic for us right now. The Pentagon's convinced our shell will retaliate. My guess is they'll order us to evacuate within the hour.
They're not our enemy.
What did she realize?
Well, what is the question?
How do we get you back in that room when it's half a mile straight up?
I think our work here is done. It's in the hands of our superiors now.
is the plan?
She's walking.
Is she gonna float up? Oh, what?
Oh, they're sending a pod for her.
Oh, wow. Is Ian gonna go with her? No, they just trust Louise.
Did you realize something? That's a huge pod. Yup, and the inside of the pod's the same material as the ship. Oh, it's like the white smoky stuff. Uh-oh, you can't breathe that, girl.
Wow.
Oh, she's on the other side.
This is the brightest lit we've seen the film.
Whoa, yeah, she's on the other side of the glass now. She's with them. Freaky.
Ooh.
What are those? What? I can't even comprehend what I'm looking at right now. Can you see the top of the pod? Yo, it's so huge. The top of its head. Whoa.
Costello. Where's Abbott?
Behind you? Oh.
Death process. Oh.
We're sorry.
Yes, they don't have eyes.
I need you to send a message to the other sites.
Has weapon. Use weapon.
I don't understand. What is your purpose here?
Oh, you're changing color. What the hell? We help humanity. 3,000 years. In humanity's wow.
How can you know the future? I don't understand. Who is this child?
Oh. Oh.
It's called Mommy and Daddy Talk to Animals.
Oh. Oh. Do you get it? Oh my God. That's crazy.
Oh, it hasn't happened yet.
Yeah. When she said, ask your father, the scientist.
Oh, Jeremy Renner.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. They're showing her the future. Oh.
Weapon opens time.
Yeah, because when she said the scientists, like, she's attracted to scientists.
No, wait.
Hey, I said by the end of the film she'd get pregnant. I wasn't wrong, right? I was kind of on the prediction point.
You did say the beginning of the movie sounded like an ending.
That is trippy. They're sending her back down the pod.
Whoa.
That was wild. That twist and reveal, because the whole time we thought she was thinking about her daughter in these experiences. No, she was seeing the future.
They were giving her visions.
Wow, what? Yeah, I did not see that coming.
Dr. Banks.
Damn, that means she gets divorced too from Jeremy Renner.
Yeah, that sucks. That's crazy, and that's wild.
What happened? I'm trying to figure it out. This is stupid.
Doesn't matter now.
Well, maybe she can control it now that she knows. I'm not saying with her daughter, but
Russia and Sudan are following China.
I guess if you know about cancer, if you detect it early, maybe.
Help me, Mama.
I think she's time slipping.
Mom.
Oh my God. She's everywhere all at once.
Sorry, honey.
That's why she knew zero-sum game, because she remembered it.
Yeah.
What day is it? Do you know, baby?
Sunday.
This is trippy.
Oh, it's so trippy. I thought she was just forgetting. I didn't think she was actually like seeing the future.
Are you gonna leave me like Daddy did?
Yeah.
Oh, girl, no. She'll never leave you.
Hannah, honey, your daddy didn't leave you. You're gonna see him this weekend.
He doesn't look at me the same way anymore.
What do you mean, girl? Because mom and dad aren't together? What?
It's my fault. I told him something that he wasn't ready to hear.
Oh, she probably told him she was gonna die.
Oh, about her, you mean the daughter?
Yeah.
Believe it or not, I know something that's going to happen.
Hey.
Oh, God, it makes it so much more sad.
I can't explain how I know, I just do.
Oh, no.
And when I told your daddy, he got really mad.
Oh, my God, no.
And he said I made the wrong choice.
Made the wrong choice?
What? What's going to happen?
Ooh.
Don't tell her she's gonna die. Don't tell little kid
I don't
that.
think you're gonna tell a little girl that.
It has to do with a really rare disease, and it's unstoppable.
Eesh. Okay, so it's not cancer.
Kind of like you are.
Oh.
I think it is cancer.
And your poetry and all the other amazing things that you share with the world.
I am unstoppable.
This is so heartbreaking. The fact that you know this is gonna happen.
You still have to let it play out.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Dang.
It felt like my heart collapsed into my chest right now. Oh, frick. Oh my God. She's everywhere all at once, man.
Just realized why my husband left me. My husband left me.
You were married? Let's get out of here.
I will be. To you someday soon. Damn, man, it's turned.
Yeah, it's like a bowl now. Whoa.
Ah.
Help us. Now it's like a flying saucer.
Right, yeah.
Mama,
Oh.
why's my name Hannah?
Well, your name is very special because it is a palindrome. It reads the same forward.
Nah, that makes sense.
Palindrome.
That goes.
Yeah. Race car.
Oh,
wow.
race car, that right. Mom.
Exactly. Dad.
That's one of the best twists I've ever. Not.
Oh man, I'm gonna need to chew on this.
Yeah. This is why I don't want to know the future in case something like this happens.
We're done here. We're taking this with us.
Sports betting is what I would want to know for the future.
She's slipping again. She's finding the answers. Oh, she's finding the answers in the future so she can have access to them in the present. Oh, this is crazy. This is how does that even work? Time is trip. And then she becomes famous for teaching about
funny,
the aliens.
Yeah, I said time was linear, right?
And she just looked at the future and now she knows.
I know what it is.
What?
It's not a weapon. It's a gift.
The weapon is their language. They gave it all to us.
That's why she said it earlier.
Hold on.
You learn it when you really learn it. You begin to perceive time the way that they do.
Oh.
So you can see what's to come. Time, it isn't the same for them. It's non-linear.
See, it's non-linear.
It's all at once.
Captain Willow, job. You're lifting off in 5 minutes. Ian, Louise, it was an honor to work with you. Good luck.
Well, remember
So if you learn their language, you have essentially the ability to mentally time travel.
Well, he said that line to her at the beginning when they met each other, that language is a weapon. He's like, you said that.
Which is a weapon. And she said, did you say language is the cornerstone of civilization?
Your president said he was honored to host me at the celebration.
Yes.
But I confess, the only reason why I'm here is
To meet you. Yep.
meet you in person.
Me? Well, I'm flattered. Thank you.
Famous Dr. Banks.
18 months ago, you did something remarkable. Something not even my superior has done.
What's that?
You changed my mind. You're the reason for this unification.
You brought us all as one.
All because you reached out to me on my private number.
I did that?
Your private number, General. I don't know your private number.
Did she not even realize she did it?
Now you know.
I
do not claim to know how your mind works, but
She time slips.
Yeah. When she time slips, she doesn't realize what she's doing in the present.
it was important for you to see that.
I called you, didn't I?
Yeesh.
Yeah, because she saw this moment and then her in the past went to call him.
Mind blown. Mind
My
blown.
mind is mush and I don't know. This is insane. This movie's crazy, dog. Is this not wild?
It's very wild.
Wow, man.
Like the world building and the way it encompasses the rules are fascinating.
There's a sat line here dialing China. Here? What do you mean here?
Oh, wow.
General Shang.
Whose phone is it? It's your phone, sir.
Hey.
Oh, how'd she get his phone?
It was on a suit. It was
Yeah,
somewhere.
it's very reckless with your personal belongings.
Find out who's using that phone. You hold on to those coordinates. Yes, sir.
General Shang, answer. Well, we know he does, and that she called him and changed his mind. Uh-oh. It's so interesting. Like, we know what's going to happen, and it's still suspenseful.
Yeah, so that tension there.
I will never forget what you said.
Yeah, I want to see. I like how she's learning it, even though she already did it.
Mm-hmm. And she forgets. Again, she's slipping in and out of time.
You told me my wife's dying words.
Oh.
我在美国印地追军，您不会给我托梦的。
你应凭智用智。
他说你应拼去啊。
Found the source of the phone call. It's in the clean room.
How would she know the wife's dying words if she wasn't there?
Drop the phone now or we shoot.
战争不成就英雄，
Drop it.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
只会留下挂光怒。
You are committing an act of treason.
Yes.
Drop it.
It's done. I'm done.
I don't know how she would know that. Even if she did time slip.
Shish. I think shisha means thank you.
General Shang, Commander-in-Chief of the People's Liberation Army, has announced in an emergency press conference that China is standing down.
Damn.
Good.
Intelligence they have received will be shared immediately with all the other landing.
Good.
And received from the UK,
Breaking news, the Russian armed forces are now revealing the information they've acquired from...
Well, Costello was right. Here to help humanity, bridge the gap. Wow.
Now we're uniting humanity through what they taught them. Because we're now coming to the revelation that language
can be a weapon, but it can also be a tool to use to bring together. This is so damn good.
Man, what is this lasagna of a movie? Layers on layers on layers.
You know, my dad and I or the three of us are gonna have to have a talk. What was he thinking? You know, I don't know why he doesn't like.
I don't know, man.
It's all subjective at the end of the day, but this is so good.
This is a deep,
it's a very thought-provoking film.
Mind-provoking movie. Thought-provoking movie. Wow. The fact that we have to have a fully formed thoughts and analysis after the end of this is kind of criminal.
I know. Well, no, not only that, like
they just evaporate. What?
Well, they're
just disintegrated.
Their mission is accomplished.
That's unknown material. What are you? How are you? Why are you? We know why are you now.
Yeah, we know why. We know now why the purpose was.
I think you're right, Andrew.
What am I right about? Oh, the shot at the end.
The opening scene.
I said the first shot is going to be the last shot. I felt it.
You did.
I shall be accused of having seen the film, which I promise I never have. I wouldn't have even said that.
You're about to say the same thing?
Time is non-linear. Is she pregnant now? Oh, I would doubt she would be drinking alcohol if she was.
So, Hannah.
Oh, Hannah. Yeah.
This is where your story begins. The day they departed.
God, mind trip.
You're right. The day they departed, me and your daddy got busy.
Despite knowing the journey and where it leads.
This is so heartbreaking.
It really is.
I embrace it.
Oh.
And I welcome every moment of it.
Better to have loved
than to have never loved at all.
Yeah,
better to have loved and lost than to have never loved at all.
Yes. Although it's going to be so freaking heartbreaking. And she's seen it too.
This is
Oh, boy. This is breaking my heart again.
H.
Poly, what's the word? Polynorm?
No.
We already forget, Aaron.
It's a palindrome.
Backward H.
A palindrome?
H. Hannah.
It's kind of funny that the word itself isn't an example of a palindrome.
Oh, I hate that they get divorced.
Me too. Daddy. She tells him the truth.
You okay? He's gonna roll over you.
I love how I kept saying throughout the film, what happened to the dad? We were watching him the whole time.
Yep.
That's the brilliance of this film.
Magnifico.
Yeah. If you could see your whole life from start to finish,
Really only seeing to the point that her daughter passes, but I imagine she sees her whole life.
would you change things?
That's an interesting again, very thought-provoking question.
Yeah.
Maybe I'd say what I feel more often. I don't know.
Ooh, she does.
Poet snaps.
And you leave her for that.
Yeah.
That's poetic right there, and tragic irony.
That's what you think you want. That's not actually what you want. How do you explain this to him? I'm sure,
I've had my head tilted up to the stars for as long as I can remember.
Dude, this score is like making me sad.
You know what surprised me the most? It wasn't meeting them.
It's meeting you.
It was meeting you.
Oh, I feel the sadness in my toes. Oh, wow. I don't think I've ever been more sad about a meet cute. This is awful, tragic.
Oh.
And beautiful, because life
Yeah.
is about cycles. There would be no life without death.
I forgot how good it felt to be held by you.
Ooh!
You know, they say...
And that's the first time.
You know,
wow.
the title Arrival is also about the arrival of the aliens, but also the arrival of Hannah as well.
Yeah.
Billy.
You want to make a baby?
Oh.
This is making me so sad right now.
Yes. Yeah.
That's beautiful.
It's like you have to go through the process, but I'm also like a little torn because I'm like, because you have the knowledge and you have the deep personal intimate knowledge of the experience, but he only has your words to think about what you said. He only has the just to go off what you say. So the fact that he said, "Do you want to have a baby?" and she says, "Yes,"
knowing what's going to happen.
But then she would know what was going to happen the entire time. I'm like, so you willingly put both of you guys through that experience.
Yeah.
But you know intimately, definitively, and then you don't tell him until years later that that's what's going to happen.
Right before you even conceive the baby and have it.
Yeah.
Really quickly, I'm going to continue on the conversation. If you are listening to us on Apple or Spotify, please give us 5-star ratings. We would appreciate it. Also, cool tees like these, rejectnationshop.com. Aaron's got an incredible chesty shirt out right now. He's also working on some other really cool stuff that we will not reveal yet.
Some stuff for rejects that has never been released before,
yes,
types of things, and you'll be seeing them soon.
Yes, being his roommate has privileges. But yeah, thinking about what you said, I agree that is an interesting choice that she's not mentioning the fact that what's going to happen to the daughter. But I think that, what we said earlier, better to have loved and lost than not have loved at all. And I get it, it's a very hard choice, but I got to say, too, that twist that they had, because, again, the way that they were structuring and the way they were editing and showing us, like, these visions that she was having, it really made it seem like when you watch it for the first time that she's seeing things that are happening from the past.
Yeah.
And I love that because of and like she's having a cathartic experience, like going through this, like even though it's tough for her and she's having PTSD and trauma from the loss of a child, of course, that what parent wouldn't? No, it's like the experience that she's having with Abbott and Costello is giving her the ability to time jump to the future a little bit and have these visions.
Mm-hmm. It's a masterful mislead.
It's a masterful mislead. Like, I don't know how you conceive of this idea. That is the last thing I saw. And I know I made the semi-prediction. She's going to end up pregnant by the end of the film. I didn't mean to have Hannah. I just meant to have like a new kid because she'd be too traumatized to have another child based on what happened with Hannah. I didn't, you know what I mean? So, like, the film went where I thought it was in terms of her getting pregnant, just not the way I thought it was going to go.
No, not at all.
So, just masterful storytelling and masterful twist, not just to have a twist, but the way it was executed. It just so satisfying, like, unpredictable in the best kind of way, mind-effery in, again, the best kind of way. And I love that this film, too, again, very slow burn type of film. If you're not into slow burn films, might not be your cup of tea. But having said that, I think because of the way the story is structured and like the dialogue is so damn good and the characters are just, there's so much emotional depth to these characters and the interactions are just so satisfying to listen to and follow. And you're just always on the edge of your seat. I think it like having it be a slow burn film is just so appropriate, like a la like a 1979 Alien. I think you just got to get that execution right. And whoever the screenwriter, I would imagine Denis Villeneuve, I don't know, and whoever else wrote the screenplay of this, they just really nailed that down and just got it right when it came to that. Because you can really lose an audience on a slow burn film. And a la, like, you know, just really contrasting that too when it comes to fast paced. Sometimes too, if you go fast paced, which a lot of us do like, but also what I'm trying to say is like with fast pace, if you're going too fast, it's like, whoa, let me process what's going on here. But I think this film does a great job of really taking its time, setting you up and really like letting you live in this world and letting you understand like, you know, what the aliens are here to do, letting us understand these characters are trying to learn the language. And again, just keeping you on the edge of your seat the whole time. And with the suspense, with everything, just masterful. But what other thoughts you got?
Yeah, I agree with everything you just said. I'm sorry, I'm looking at the screen right here. It has District 9. I'm like, that's one I've never seen. I'd be curious to watch
phenomenal movie. I'd love to see your reaction to that.
Heard nothing but great things.
I would love your reaction to that one.
Oh man, that's the this is the unfair part about our job. We have to watch a mind-effery movie and then have a fully formed analysis and opinion about the experience. What I can say about my initial gut reaction after watching this is that it is definitely extremely well made, very well acted, incredible score.
Score.
Incredible sound design.
Yes.
And has a lot of interesting things to say about language, humanity, loss, life, grief, and, you know, just having all of those things kind of encompassed and wrapped up into this kind of perfect bow and using the vehicle of an alien invasion story to tell that.
Absolutely.
Is extremely powerful and extremely impressive. And I like the fact that, you know, I've seen a ton of alien movies since being on this channel, whether it be War of the Worlds or Independence Day and so on, you know, and this one stands out as a wholly different experience because of the fact that it's not about Earth versus humanity. It's Earth trying to communicate, humanity trying to communicate with aliens. And that's the whole crux of the film. And watching that unfold and taking this perspective of what we believe to be a grieving mother and having it flipped on its head about a woman who is grieving and experiencing in real time is just adds a whole other layer of complexity and depth to this film. Yeah, I imagine this is a movie they study in film school, and I'm seeing it right now because as we were watching it, I'm like, okay, how would I classify this movie? Like, it's technically science fiction, obviously because of aliens, but it's not an action movie, and it's because there's not really action in it, which is kind of wild. It's an action. I mean, it's a science fiction drama. It's a sci-fi drama.
Describe it, yeah.
Plus, it literally says it on the screen, but that's how I was thinking as we were watching it before it showed it right there. And
I didn't even see that. Yeah,
but yeah, it's a science fiction drama, and it's very intentionally paced. And you know, we were again watching this for 2 hours, and
I didn't feel it.
Didn't feel it at all. Because just the way that they utilize the reveal of information, how they kind of give you that over time, where they immediately get you on board and in her perspective, and it makes you feel for her from the jump.
Yeah.
And I don't know, man. This is just such a unique experience because it makes you question things like, okay, our relationship with language, right? And how unifying it can be or how dividing it can be.
I was just thinking that too. Agreed. Yeah, with two things. One, I love how I'm going to touch up on that point in a second. I love how this film starts out with non-linear storytelling so we can get that reveal twist later on in the film.
100%. The movie itself is a palindrome.
Yeah, no, for sure. And again, non-linear storytelling.
Visually.
Yeah, non-linear storytelling can be such an effective tool. As you just saw, like this is one of the most effective non-linear storytelling experiences I've ever had. I've said it before on the channel. Batman Begins, Memento, just two examples off the top of my head. But this is, again, just when it comes to mind-blowing twist and just the way it's edited and paced, again, with the non-linear storytelling. And just it's a theme in the film about time is not linear. And I know I kind of said that line during it before they even mentioned it. But in regards to what you said, and I like that was a theme and a line said in the movie in regards to language being a weapon. It's the first thing he said to her. It's like, that's what you said, like either in a book, I believe is what he was reading it from, or a paper or
wars
something.
Typically start because of language.
Yeah, for sure. And that can be. And also, too, that's also what the aliens and her used to unify, because that's what she did to call General Shang. She was speaking words to him like what his dying wife was saying. It's something that he could relate to. Like it was used as a weapon to bridge the gap between humanity. And I thought like there's a powerful message in that. Like we can use our words like to either to divide and conquer, or we can use to unify. I think there's something unique about that.
No,
like
definitely.
Which way you're going to use, that weapon for good or weapon to divide and conquer. And I appreciated that message. I thought that message was executed so intently and perfectly throughout the film.
Yeah, I think it was used very well, and both the language in relationship from humanity to the aliens, but also amongst each other, because we weren't communicating anymore. There's a sense of mistrust because we weren't on the same page, because we weren't utilizing language in an effort to help one another. And I said it during the film that, I used to believe something, and there is a famous story, Watchmen, that kind of touches on that. I'm not going to say how it utilizes that theme or that device, but I will say that when I was younger, I used to believe that, okay, if aliens were to come down, that would be the thing that would unite us, right? That would be the thing that would put aside all wars and differences, because humanity as a species would need to come together to kind of confront this foreign thing, right? But, it's really interesting how realistic this kind of played it, because there is this different sense of cultural identity and processes that we all go through, both as individuals and as cultures, that would inform the way we would interact with something that is foreign or of unknown origin. And because of those sense of differences, we then operate from a place of mistrust, because we don't understand each other's perspective. But the beautiful thing about the what's it called, Heptapods or no?
It starts with an H.
Heptapods. Heptapods in the movie is that because it is a this thing that is separate from humanity. It doesn't require a foundational sort of growing up with said language. Everybody's starting on the same playing field as far as learning it. And if you are taking the time to learn it, which she is the teacher of, you then are able to access essentially what she has of sorts, with having a deeper understanding of the nonlinear nature of what the Heptapods experience, and kind of and broaden your perspective. And I feel like being able to broaden your perspective, I don't know, I feel like it would make me, it would either give me extreme anxiety, make me mad, or give me like a grand sense of peace. And I don't know which one. I feel like each person, based off their own individual experience and then cultural influences, would kind of determine where you would land with that. So it's very interesting that we have a movie kind of exploring that as a concept. Now, I still feel like, a little messed up, not to go for having a kid and then not tell your husband until way later that, like, oh yeah, our child is going to die of a disease, and you just gotta brave it out, just gotta thug it out, and I'm not gonna let you in on that.
Really quick, I'm sorry to interrupt. Did Jeremy Renner's character know that she could see the future, or was he not aware of that?
What I'm picked up on in the story that there was a time where they were all they're both raising Hannah together, and then when she was a little kid, that's when Daddy left. Which means there was years that had gone by where they were raising, and then she told him
that I understood,
and then he left.
I'm just asking: did he know that she could see she could time jump or whatever and see the future? Did he know that? Is what I'm asking. Did we learn that at all throughout the film? Everything you just said, I did know for sure.
She wrote a book about it.
Yeah,
but I don't know if he knew about her experience. I have to imagine that she never told him about what she learned and experienced.
Because I remember they said in the film, like when you told Daddy about whatever, he got mad.
Yeah,
or she said that whatever. So
I mean, if I knew my wife could tell the future, and then she also knew about the fate of our daughter for years and didn't tell me, I'd probably be pissed too. I wouldn't like abandon my daughter. I'm like, this is like,
it's a unique and different situation. Like I don't know how I would handle that. Is what I'm saying.
I would feel really hurt and betrayed.
Yeah, I would feel conflicted. Like, what do I say here?
Yeah,
I'm not saying like she made the right decision. I would just say it's a very unique and different type of situation that a normal human being has to. I'm not defending her. I'm just saying it's a different situation that most human beings would ever have to deal with.
It is different. I get it from her perspective. Because like she embraces like life and death and the entirety of the human experience. And I feel like that's a whole other can of worms because we really only get to see that from her perspective and nobody else's kind of point of view on that. But I definitely think conceptually it's very interesting. We kind of get to explore that for
sure. Last thing I just want to say about language being used as a weapon for, we talked about the good portion of it and also a little bit of the divide and conquer thing. And then I'll get to the trivia if you don't have anything else.
I'm down.
We saw that, we saw like it seemed like a guy who does conspiracy theories or whatever on like the YouTube channel or the news or whatever.
Yeah.
Like it was influencing some of the soldiers, which caused them to get into a fear panic inducing mode. Understandable from the perspective
very
of
realistic.
Yeah, that is, and that I think that adds to the groundedness of the film too, because and also too like seeing everything from the human's perspective rather than going oh my god, the aliens, the spectacle of all that. Like I think they really chose smartly in how they executed with all of that. But again, I think like again that adds to the groundedness and the realism from just seeing like how words and language can be used as a tool for again dividing and conquering, dividing and used as a fear-inducing mode in terms of like, look what happened to these soldiers because they were so stricken with fear and thought of the worst possible scenario with these aliens that they knew really nothing about.
Mm-hmm.
They went to the most extreme method, putting C4 on the damn thing.
Crazy.
So that's why we're just talking about the contrast between using language for good or either for bad purposes. And again, I'm not saying that the conspiracy theorists, I don't know what their intent or their motive is, but if you're doing something like that, like it can cause negative effects too. So you got to be very careful with what you lay out and what information you are throwing out there.
Yeah, the lack of knowledge, understanding causes man to do all kinds of things.
Yeah, for sure. Do you have anything else you'd like to say, or should I?
Fear is a tool and a curse and a weapon, and it's sad that. It's sad that it's utilized in the way that it does, and this film illustrates that perfectly. And that's it. That's all I have to say.
So director Denis Villeneuve and screenwriter Eric Heiser. How do you pronounce it? Heiser. Yep. Sorry. I'm sorry. I apologize.
That's all you, brother.
Created a fully functioning visual alien language. I'm just going to say screenwriter Eric, so I don't keep butchering his name. Screenwriter Eric and Villeneuve and their teams managed to create a logogram Bible, which included over 100 different completely operative logograms, 71 of which are actually used in the film.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
The inky circular alien language was created by Montreal artist Martine Bertrand. It is also the artist's son who created Hannah's drawings.
Wow. Cool. That's very cool.
While the shape of the ship was decided early on, Denis Villeneuve had great difficulty imagining an interior that would allow humans to easily navigate through such a steep and vertical design. The later decision to turn gravity sideways offered an obvious and convenient solution.
Yeah, totally.
Ted Chiang, who wrote the story the film is based upon, approved the film, saying, "I think it's the rarest of the rare in that it's both a good film and a good adaptation. And when you consider the track record of adaptations of written science fiction, that's almost literally a miracle."
This man is the king of adaptations, man.
Yeah.
From this to Dune.
By the way, the cinematographer I looked up was Bradford Young.
Don't know him.
Yeah. Dirty sci-fi is what director Denis Villeneuve and cinematographer Bradford Young called the look they created together for Arrival. Villeneuve wanted it to feel like this is happening on a bad Tuesday morning, like when you were a kid on the school bus on a rainy day and you dream while looking out the window at the clouds. Mission accomplished.
Definitely. Yeah, makes sense to me.
Amy Adams was Denis Villeneuve's first choice for Louise. She agreed to the role within 24 hours of receiving the script.
That's great.
She saw the future. She saw the future. She saw how good the film was. She's like, I'm doing this.
Gots to. Correct decision, Amy Adams.
Yeah. Let me just see some. The score music on The Nature of Daylight by Max Richter is also used in Stranger Than Fiction, Shutter Island, and Disconnect. Okay. Let me just do one or two more on the spoilers end. Let's see if I can.
Spoilies.
The reason the ships never touch land is explained by production designer Patrice Vermette, stating, and I quote, "The 12 identical ships would travel across the universe and end the journey by hovering 28 feet above the ground in delicate equilibrium, leaving it to Earth's people to make the final outreach to contact them." In the source novella, Hannah dies at 25 in an accident while climbing a mountain. That means that Louise knows well in advance of her death from something seemingly avoidable, but has come to accept its inevitability, which lends a far darker tone to the story.
Wow.
I mean, because that one, again, like, that one's totally avoidable, but with a disease, it's kind of like the whole Superman. I know we talked about Superman and Man of Steel thing, but when you talk about Superman and Man of Steel, like, in general, normally in the Superman story, when it comes to Pa Kent, Jonathan Kent, usually, and I love this lesson for Superman, when his dad has a heart attack, there's nothing Superman can do about that. It doesn't matter how amazing his powers are. But when it comes to, and again, I love Man of Steel, but one of my little issues with that film is I get what Zack Snyder and company tried to do, but when the whole tornado thing, it's like, again, his father, like, he wasn't ready to reveal himself to the world, but because he runs at super speed, could have been avoided. It was a very avoidable death. And again, I don't like the lesson there where he could have saved his dad there, but didn't because he wasn't ready to reveal himself. I get what the intention was, but I just love the heart attack thing. Like, it's avoidable, and I kind of feel like the same thing here. Like, with the disease, there's, I guess the only thing she could do is just not have the kid. But then but again, I like the idea that she's kind of gone with the it's inevitable. Like, with the mountain one, like the fact that she could stop it. It's a really interesting dichotomy.
It makes her more. Well, I guess she technically is omnipresent, but I guess with the ending, like her daughter falls off a cliff when she's older, makes her. I don't know. Like, it kind of reminds me of like Dr. Manhattan. Like, there's this like layer of like coldness removed from it, but also doubling on the choice. I don't know. I like the movie's choice better because
I agree with you. That's what I was trying to.
Yeah, because
I like it better.
Because, there's a definitive end. And the fact that you losing her as a child as opposed to an adult, that just breaks my heart even more. Even though losing a child in general is sad, but the fact that she was like still a kid just
also
hurts.
I think it hides the fact that, that mind-blowing reveal where it's, oh my God, that's the future. If you would have showed it to as her as 25, and like it's kind of like, wait, she looks way younger than when she would as her being 25 years old. Like, and she's I'm so confused right now with the age.
It makes the twist work better that she's young.
Yeah, exactly. So I think like they made the right changes, from adaptation to this. So I think when you're doing it with a book, it's a little easier because you can't visually see anything. You can only visualize in your mind. So I think for an actual film, I think they made the right choice, in my opinion.
Yeah, it makes me curious about the book, though. Definitely want to check that out now.
Yeah. Anyways, guys, what did you think of Arrival? Is this one of your favorite Alien films? One of your favorite Denis Villeneuve films? We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. If you've stuck with us this long, we appreciate you. And we shall see you on the next one. Don't forget to do that. Yep.
Bow!
Later, guys.
What you got? Adelia Chamberlain. I mean, if anybody at the Patreon would be the person to crack communication via sophistication with an alien nation. It would be Adelia Chamberlain. I didn't intend for the rhyme part of this.
Constipation.
Hey! Exaltation.
Adelia's fornication.
Ooh. And also, I have much adulation for Adelia.
Well, dealing with frustration.
Oh. And contemplation.
At this rock and roll station.
Menstruation.
As I dive into meditation.
Ooh, and take my medication.
Would go into a different location.
Ooh, and be very patient.
What are we rhyming? I thought we were rhyming Chamberlain. What happened?
We got lost.
We got lost.
Chamberlain, I kind of stretched into the other rhyme scheme, but we could switch over. Chamberlain. That's even harder one, Chamberlain.
No.
We could play Berlin with Chamberlain.
Chamberlain. Angerman.
Sure.
Anchorman.
Banker pen.
This is the art of communication.
This is truly what language and interpersonal expression is for.
Adelia Chamberlain communication.
That's right. Communicating Chamberlain.
Why are we talking about communication again?
Because Arrival
is
largely
about communication.
That's right. And there's like a time thing about it too.
Dilation.
That's right. Dilation. We got it back around. This is perfect. Merry Christmas.
My God, that was the best shot we've ever done.
Yeah.
I think it was great.
Oh, we can just stop it right here.
I think it was great.
Put a pin in it.
I'm definitely not folding my arms and tensing my shoulders out of uncomfortable. That is me being comfortable and relaxed.
Yes.
Sure.
Yes. This is my happy posture.
Sure.
My resting posture.
Undoubtedly.
Me and Nosferatu.
I'm supposed to react to it.
I know.
IMAX invited us, and I said, "Go to hell, you sons of bitches."
That's right.
Invite me when I want to go to your.
Invite me once I've already reacted to it. Have a private screening just for us. We were going to do that.
I guess. Who else is going to do it?
Well, you know.
Who else would appreciate it like us?
Well, yeah, that's true. I guess you can't.
Rocks with all our questions. His hair with all our yelling.
Yeah. It does not seem like the kind of
just saying like that music's good.
And how much it reminds him
connecting with the characters. It's not modern day psychology.
Coy over intellectualizing and likening it to a drug trip.
That's why they're all bottom of the barrel.
That's why
here.
only we are capable of understanding.
We're about putting others down to lift ourselves up.
That's right.
Just like Adelia.
That's right, Adelia. That's what you use your language skills for.
Communication right there.
That's what we like to see and hear.
Anyway, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Trump 2029. Thanks, dear.
Mwah.